I feel like I've made this video a dozen times. I just want to post again. And every time I think about it, I get really intense. But I've always been that way. Get really intense with projects, and then I way overthink them. And I think I probably have some sort of perfectionism problem, in that I think I've never made anything perfect. But how can you? Perfection is this weird concept. But I want to make good things. I know that. I want to make things that I think are good. What is good at this point, I don't know. I feel like every time I start to create again, it's after some intense big thing has happened, and recently there hasn't been this intense big thing. Am I only governed by the intense big things that happen to me? When in reality, my life has always been an intense big thing. I recently realized I've lived my life governed by fear. Fear of people, fear of the unknown. I thought it was confidence. I thought I was just so sure of myself at some points, or I don't know. Yeah, I just thought it was confidence, and I know now that it's not. And that in and of itself feels even more scary, but I think knowing that I'm just afraid of creating with the possibility of it being a bad thing has led me to over a decade of not creating anything. I always wanted to have some poignant message, and then I just wanted to post, and then I just wanted to be funny, and I thought I should use my degree. I wanted to be smart. I wanted to be this e-girl that I'm never gonna be. I wanted to be someone that wasn't afraid. I'm not that person. I don't know who I thought I was supposed to be, but I've never been that person. And I don't know that I ever want to be that person. But I do know that I feel like I just have to post something kind of dumb. I'm not saying this is dumb. Maybe I am. I just feel like I have to post something to get this ball rolling again. I fell in love with creating by just watching people talk when I thought no one wanted to talk to me. I don't like saying, hey, y'all. I said it to connect to the South, to try to be someone proud of where I'm from, but I'm really horrified at where I come from. I'm really horrified of my upbringing and my past, and I don't want any part of it. I want to look to the future. I want to be someone who outlives their trauma, who outlives their fear, because there are a lot of people that don't. And I was almost one of those people who didn't. I certainly didn't plan to. And now it feels like I'm living on bonus time. Don't know what to do with it. And it makes every decision that I make really difficult, because it feels like it's time I didn't earn, time I didn't deserve. I've never felt like I deserve anything. I don't deserve anything. I don't think anybody does, though. That's a whole different thing. This is short. This is sweet. I'm not going to add B-roll. I'm not going to add music. I might edit some stutters out. It's just to say hello, the internet. Hello to friends I've made along the way. Very queer woman, maybe, going through a severe identity crisis. And I want anyone out there who might feel like I did to not feel like I did. And so that's what I make content for. I make content for me. Ultimately, it's all for me. I hope that someone else likes it. That's ultimately the hope, but I make because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I existed, like I used this borrowed time to create something that never existed before. And that's what I'm going to do. Not on a schedule, not with an agenda. I don't have a theme. I have ideas. Some stuff is not going to be happy. I'm never going to promise a good time, but I will promise you a time. I will do my best to promise you as many next times as I can. Maybe we can get over our fear together. Maybe not. Maybe we can just spend a couple minutes together. I don't really know. Either way, I make things on the internet. And if you like me and maybe my content, you know where to find me.